So what's up, guys? This is gonna be a crazy Soviet war. I just had it a couple hours ago, and I didn't record the sound. I mean, didn't record me talking, so I'm just talking over it right now.
New construction options.
So I'm making some scout dogs right now.
Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Training. Unit ready.
Okay, and this map is basically like you had to move your MCV around a couple times. And I don't know why there's a Navy shipyard. There's no shipyard in this game. I mean, in this map. So yeah, I wanted to scout up there so I could know where to send my miner. And you could actually build up to that hill, but I think you can, but it's actually hard to do because there's like a slope. See how there's like a slope right there on the left side? Well, I can't move the thing because I'm talking over a recording, but yeah, there's a slope, so it's hard to build up to the ore in the upper left, a little bit to the upper left of my base. So I'm scouting like about 3 dogs. I think I made 3, maybe 4 at the most, and
Unit ready.
so I'm just scouting 1 miner from war, and this guy, he makes a terror drone every time.
Building.
I mean, instead of making a service depot and just anticipating it,
Cancel.
you know what I mean, I just, try to kill a drone.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
See, there's this drone.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
So,
Low power.
there's this 4th miner, and the 4th miner is usually harder to get, but this time it came out pretty quick because of the gems. So I'm trying to put some early pressure on him.
Unit ready.
So
Building.
I figured I'm gonna make another power plant first. And I wanted to make another refinery after I moved, but I wanted to eventually make 2 war factories. But I don't think it's time to make 2 factories yet. I was thinking about it, but right now, but then I'm thinking it's too early for that, for 2 factories. Oh, and I accidentally screwed up and let him get me with a terror drone. And the tanks, they had to be close together. 2 tanks could beat a drone, but 1 tank will lose to a drone. It will usually lose, that is. So I'm trying to run into his tanks, so he kills his own drone and I get a couple bullets in, and it worked. Yeah, so I'm trying to pressure him. I'm not really making money dogs. And the reason why I'm not building anything right now is sometimes I don't build for a little while, so I get my tank protection going. Because if you have all your refineries and everything you need, you don't need to build sometimes, and it makes you actually build more tanks because you're not spending it on buildings, which is pretty simple, but I mean, you had to point it out sometimes because people would be like, why aren't you building, So, okay, so 2nd war factory, and that's enough for a while. So I'm not going to get a 3rd factory. If I do ever get a 3rd factory, it's not going to be for a while now. So I'm trying to sneak up on this miner, but the tanks move so fast in Ra2. If you're not a Ra2 player, it's like the gameplay is like faster than most RTS games. His tanks, could shoot all. It's like a split-second decision in this game, really. That's what's fun about Ra2. So I put a beacon right there, so I know where my rally point's gonna be. And right here was a bit of a mistake. I took the hill advantage, but he didn't really care too much. If I would have killed as many tanks as I had up there, I would have broke even. But I actually lost that tank battle right there. I probably killed 2 tanks and lost 4. I didn't count. Okay, so trying to sneak up when he was to the right. I was trying to come up to the left. Not working out. He's got me a little bit out of tank right now since I lost some tanks. So I should have scouted that fog patch in the bottom earlier, but I didn't.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting. Moving.
So I'm trying to make an attack from the left side.
Unit.
And I don't really actually want to engage with him right now. I mean, in like tank to tank fight all in because I would lose. I'm having half the tanks here, half the tanks there, and trying to surround him and clip off some miners and buildings and tanks and whatever. And I didn't realize a detail about this map is where my tanks are with number 2s. It's hard to pass through the one place. Like I thought you could pass through, and it's like such a narrow path. So I'm trying to kill his miner. Boom, boom, boom. You see how he kind of came out of the fog patch and screwed up. So I'm like, oh shit, you know, I actually surrounded him. So now I got a free war factory. So I want to get out of there before the tanks come. And I don't. And when I'm running away over the ore patch, these tanks will actually catch up a little bit when I'm running over the ore patch because most units go slow over the ores or the gem patches, which is basically just better ore. So I'm pumping mad tanks. Now I want to collect them all near the beacon. The beacon's just a marker. He can't see the beacon, in case you're wondering. And uh-oh. So it looks like he's going in for the attack now. All I did was really kill a war factory and lose a couple of tanks, lost a couple of tank battles. So I'm a war factory, so I slowed him down at least. So here we go. He's not gonna win if he does this with my sanitary guns. He realizes he might have broke even right there. He might have broke even, but he definitely would have won it. But I probably would have won it or broke even. But I think I would have won it, in my opinion. A tank battle. So stuff's happening pretty fast right now, and I want to make sure you send the miners to the fresh ore to get money faster. And this is a bit of a wacky game. As this is my best game, like this is my best game, like me playing the best I could. But I mean, it's just like a wacky sub game right now. So like going back and forth, back and forth. And then while I'm doing this, I'm like looking at my miners like, okay, so I'm trying to make a split over here. And I had to drive all the way around because if I go right there, his tanks are clipping. I'm like, oh shit. And then like while I'm doing that, he's moving the drone. You could kind of, if you're experienced enough in Ra2, you should realize if you see his drones moving or his desolators moving, but not his tanks, you kind of know that he can't move the tanks fast enough to do like a certain thing. So I could have went over that bridge to do my split, but I didn't. Okay, but MCB. But I took a lot of damage, and I think there's a drone in one of my tanks, in two of my tanks, and then in the other group there's one too. Wait, where's it? If there is, I didn't see it.
Construction options. Training. Unit lost.
Yeah, I think there was a drone that killed me. I didn't even see in the game. I'm not positive though. So here, so I'm trying to make some desolators. That's probably the reason why I made the radar. I'm like, ooh, gems over here. But see how I didn't scout the oh, and that was a big mistake right there. I did not even see that miner. I was so busy doing other things. And like, here's a big battle right here. I'm glad I got the desolator off before he killed it, because it did a lot of damage. So that looked good for me. Not great, but it looked pretty darn good. So yeah, I should be mining okay, what I realized after this game is I should have moved my MCV to the left side because there's ore to the left, and I accidentally selected the MCV twice and made it go back up, but it was just a mistake. And see, I didn't scout this one patch. It was a mistake not scouting that under my base. And I was too close to the thing, and I'm like, oh shit, he's about to attack, so my miner's got to run out of there. I'm like, oh shit, look at this is crazy. So he did the same thing to me that I did to him. Now here's a big tank battle. And what the hell do you know? As part of the reason why I won that tank battle, and he retreats before everything goes in. Oh, and look, there's another miner. I have to save it. Now I was trying to get him with the downhill, the Deso, but I couldn't totally see, and I couldn't get him. And I wanted to get a repair depot, but my MCV's dead, so I can't get one. I was actually planning on getting one before I even moved my MCV, which was a stupid idea. We're both making a lot of mistakes, but this is like under pressure, you know. It looks like the players are complete morons, but they're actually really smart, and these players are both killing. I'm yellow, by the way. If you didn't know, I'm yellow. I forgot to mention. Okay, so, but I mean, oh yeah, you can see I'm selecting yellow, so it's pretty obvious, but, okay. So I got about 3 miners on the right side. I think I got one on the left. Look at all those desolators are unprotected. You're supposed to protect desolators by with rhino tanks
Changing position.
or with a miner, but that's done.
Moving.
And then he's trying to draw my elite,
Waiting orders. Moving.
and I know he was trying to do it, but
Moving.
I wasn't
Unit
Location
ready.
confirmed.
what do you call?
On hold.
I wasn't like worried enough to put the elite in the back,
Location confirmed.
and I was gonna use my elite to shoot the desolators, but I didn't actually do it right. So I sent out a split, and when I'm sending the split,
Get sighted.
this one he
Waiting order.
Unit lost.
he gets it. He gets the elite with the drone. I think he sent like 2 or 3 drones, not just one. So that's the thing about me. If I had higher if I would have sent this split out like a split second faster, I would have been able to see that. But that was like so fast. I mean, you can't really blame me for that one.
Unit lost.
Then he got 2 tanks that really sucked.
Unit lost.
Ready.
Unit.
So I'm trying to pressure this guy.
Building.
Moving.
I was trying to go down there, but you can't go through that path. Through the desk, I'm like, oh shit, that's not gonna give me any benefit going through that desolator.
We will.
If the desolator wasn't there, I would have.
Ready. Changing position.
I see how I'm always in front of him, so he can't go in front of me. That's the whole point of pressure. And look, I killed. This is the second miner, third miner. I'm killing with the split. See, split's right,
Unit.
and I'm actually gonna sacrifice these 2 tanks to kill that miner. I could have ran away,
Unit lost.
but I decided not to, and that was kind of a mistake right there. Did I run into this? And I'm gonna go take a hill advantage, so maybe I'll kill 2 tanks. 2 for 2 would be a good idea. Because I was sacrificing his tanks, but 2 for 2, so I'm killing 6, 7
Ready.
desolators with that drone. And then losing a friggin'
Changing position.
a tank to the...
Ready. Comrade.
Unit lost.
Moving.
Unit.
Looks like I killed another miner, so it looks like I'm about to win the game now, maybe. And this is why I fucked up.
Unit
Right here.
lost.
I got so confident that if I kill like 3 or 4 miners.
Unit.
Okay, that tank battle, it was 13 versus 12. I had 13, he had 12.
Unit ready.
But you notice how he used the miners for fodder, and the miners really wrecked me. So
Training.
that basically I would have lost. I would have won the game
Moving.
if I didn't have that tank battle. I would have probably won it like a minute after. So I'm still in the game barely. So let's see if I could pull it together.
Waiting. Location confirmed. Moving.
So it was a high pressure game.
Location confirmed.
So I don't want to take the hill advantage because he's got me. So I'll tank the hill advantage won't help me enough. So I'm trying to go back, really point back. And I wanted to make 1 miner and go see how there's like all this yellow stuff over there, and this ore patch is going to shit, and I can't move my MTV.
Unit lost. All miner.
And, oh shit, he came out of the fog. But the thing is, he would have got it anyway because I was busy doing other things. So I'm like, oh, don't want to fight that.
Promoted.
I took a little bit of a hill advantage. I did kill 1 tank with.
Waiting order.
Building.
There's 2, but one of them got the kill and got the promotion. So here's a desolator's trying to come up, and I'm like, oh, what the hell's...
Unit
Looks like he got
ready.
the promoted tank, I think so.
Moving. Location confirmed.
So I killed so many of his miners, so it's basically he's making miners from the war factory, I think. Because he only had like 1 miner. I'm 90% sure he made
Ready, comrade.
miners from the
Waiting.
factory.
Reporting. Waiting order.
Because you see how I killed like 3 or 4 miners with a split, and then I killed another one with my main army. And then I did a 13-on-12 tank battle, but he brought in 2
Unit ready.
war miners, and my 13 tanks lost to his 12. Badly, they lost badly,
Cancel.
as you seen a couple minutes ago. So if you want to rewind it to that one spot where the 13 fought the 12 tanks, that's the key,
Moving.
my key mistake in the game. So I'm trying to support the desolator. If we get a good melt on him, I might have a chance. Because I'm trying to and then here's watch this miner's gonna try to shoot the desolator, and then I'm gonna try to shoot the terror drone.
Unit
But
lost. Unit
but you know what? The dog really got lucky that he killed my desolator.
Changing position.
How the hell did that happen? So I'm trying to bring my desolator because I know he's coming to my base. Like he took a little hill advantage right there.
Unit
Worked.
lost.
Changing
There's a lot of hills in this map, isn't there?
Insufficient.
It's like dry heat on steroids, isn't it? This map. It's like frozen dry heat. So here he comes.
Ready,
Yeah, this looks bad. I'm just in pure defense mode,
All miner
and
under attack.
obviously I'm not winning right now. The only way I can win is if I get him with like 3 desolators, and he runs into these sanitary guns. Or something. Like when he's gonna kill that miner, I was like thinking about other stuff, so I wasn't thinking about the miner. So
Unit.
I was fighting my miners with tanks. I just don't have enough tanks right here.
Ore miner under attack.
Yeah, and that's just the way the game. I beat this guy like the last couple games, but I decided to upload the game with me losing. I think that I beat him twice and he beat me once. I'm not positive, but I think it was 2-1 me. But I decided to upload the loss because it was the most exciting game. It seemed like a wacky game. Like we're going all over the place and just like,
On hold.
you know, I'm winning, losing tank battles, and I'm killing his miners. He's killing my miners.
Structure sold.
So yeah, that's it.
Unit.
And I hope you enjoyed the video.
Building.